very nice of her. She made me feel sad. It goes in my sad bucket. Just read my book instead. I'm just gonna read this one.
Hey, I never said you could read my book.
But I was just reading it. That did not make me feel very good. That hurt my feelings too. I could have just read it. She didn't share it with me. Oh man, I'm having a bad day.
Not my friend anymore.
What did I do? I didn't do anything. These guys, they just not making me feel good. That's another one. Another sad face to go in my sad bucket. It doesn't make me feel very nice at all.
Wait, do I?
What are you building?
I'm building a house.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
I love what you're doing. Awesome job. Good job.
She made my heart feel happy.
Tell me about your drawing.
It's a flower.
Dude, you are really good at art. I love your colors and how you draw those drawings. That's really awesome.
Thank you.
Maybe I could color with you someday. Cool. Hey, Ani. I saw you playing in a softball game the other day, and you were a really good pitcher.
Thank you.
Would you mind if you taught me some tricks on the playground, like at recess? Could you show me a few things?
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. That's so cool. Thanks very much.
Wow, that was nice.
Hey, I want that.
Hey, that's not very kind. Wait, would you like to play instead?
I mean, it is tic-tac-toe. I guess that would be better if we played together.
Okay,
Thanks.
you're welcome.
That makes it a little bit more fun to play together. I think we should put that in together.
She made me and we made each other happy.
Nice job. Hey boys and girls, did you enjoy that video? I think there were a couple of examples of what makes you feel good. What makes your heart feel good when people are kind to you? But if people are not kind, don't you start to feel a little sad? That doesn't feel very good, does it? And it kind of, if all those sad feelings just build up in your heart, and it kind of fills up a sad bucket. Now, our heart doesn't look like a bucket, but if you have lots of sad things that day, then it just kind of makes you feel sad. But if people play with you, and they're kind to you, or they offer to play games with you, that stuff can make you feel really good. And inside your heart, it makes you feel good too. You have the opportunity to make your friends feel good. I don't ever want you to make your friends feel sad like this. That is no fun for anybody. So watch your words and be careful when you make new friends anywhere, at the park, at swim lessons, or even at your new school with new friends you might make in class. This is a book about how you can help to do that and understand if you're going to make a good choice or a bad choice. And sometimes we say, are you a friend maker? That's when you do kind things and share balls and share magnet tiles with each other. Or if you say some not kind things and want you to be really good friends all the time. All right, let's learn about this. This story is called, How Full Is Your Bucket? This is Felix in our story, and that's his little sister. Yeah, Felix is one of our friends in our classrooms too, but that's really his name. Felix was putting one of his last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in, and she said, I want to build with you. And Felix scowled and he made his eyes kind of angry and he said, "Go away, you're too little." And she said, "I'm big. Stay back, you'll knock it over." And little sister said, "I can be very careful." "Oh, go play with your baby toys, Anna." Oh, look how that made her feel. She is angry and sad at the same time. So she did not use her words, and she took that, and she took her dolly and knocked over his toys. I don't know if either of them were being very kind to you. "Grandpa!" screams Felix. Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket? Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning, when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. There's a bucket. He's kind of using his imagination on what that would feel like if he had a bucket. And when Felix came down for breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "Oh, I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still." Mommy's trying to do her hair. And Felix, oh no, he's trying to get a box of Cheerios or some Cocoa Pebbles. Can you see what's happening? Uh-oh, I think it's going to spill. Oh boy. Felix slipped and cocoa wheat scattered across the floor. "Felix!" yelled his mom. "You should have used the stool to reach that." Felix could feel his bucket tip and big invisible drip spill out. It's kind of emptying. Drip, drip, drip. "Ha ha!" Anna laughed when she crunched the cereal with her toe. "Oh, get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus," scolded Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the cocoa wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, Buster the dog jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Another bucket dripped. Oh, that didn't make him feel very good. He didn't get any breakfast over here. Oh. Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it. That made Felix feel sad too. He's dripping from his bucket again. That was not really kind to say. "Psst, Felix, psst." Oh, they're talking about him and that doesn't make him feel good either. Another drip's coming out of his bucket. "Watch out, shrimp." Oh, this big boy said, "Watch out, shrimp." That's not a kind word to say, and his bucket dripped again. It was still morning, and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. He has had a bad day at school so far. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. It feels kind of bad. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumblenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could barely look at it. "Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class?" And Felix grinned and felt a big drop land right into his bucket. His teacher said something really nice to him. And he was reading his story about the Giganotosaurus who wanted a pet by me, Felix. And his bucket was filling up with lots of good drips. Oh, the class grew quiet and they laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. And when Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat next to him, and she didn't usually like dinosaurs. Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. All of those nice clapping made him feel really good. Oh. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. He got picked to be the captain. That made him feel good. Oh, his art teacher said, "Nice cow." Felix said, "It's a dog." "Well, nice colors there, Felix," the teacher said. "And cool laser ant backpack, Felix." So that friend liked his backpack, and that made him feel better. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else has a bucket too. Oh, you're sticky. Go on. "Oh, let me help you," Felix said to the teacher. And he helped the teacher, and the teacher said thank you, and they're both filling up their buckets. "And here's your baseball." "Catch." "Thanks, dude." And so he shared his ball back to the boy who was playing, and they both got drips in their buckets. That made them both feel good. Oh, he's sitting on a bench with a new friend. He said, "Hi, I'm Felix. First day?" And he said, "Yes, I'm Amir." So just being kind to someone can help fill somebody's bucket. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in somebody else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. When Felix burst through the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket, and I understand how it works." And then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix her. She's very sad and crying right now. Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the whole wide world with my blocks?" Oh, wow. I bet that's making Anna feel really good inside. And so they did. Oh, that's such a much better choice. Do you remember at the beginning of the story when Felix told his sister Anna to go away? She wasn't big enough. And at the end of the story, Felix helped his sister Anna. I want you boys and girls to always be good and be kind and make lots of friends. Now be kind to your brothers and sisters and obey your moms and dads. Listen to them too. Go fill lots of buckets with good things today. Bye, friends.